I'm not going to play this game with you.
What game is that, dear?
Your favorite. I know something you don't know.
But I do, dear. I know some things that are so delicious. I'm sure you'd want me to share them with you. You know, as a child, you adored surprises.
You want to play this game? All right, fine. As long as I go first.
Really? Do you know something I don't know?
Oh, yeah. The method actress in you somewhere is going to love this.
Well, then please don't keep me in suspense.
The other day, when you, came tearing out of your room like the hounds from hell were chasing after you, when you attached yourself to poor little Jamie Martin, that wasn't an act.
Well, what exactly do you mean, then, David?
I'm a doctor. I completed rotations in psych during my residency. I know crazy when I see it. And all that stuff that you were babbling. Oh, my sweet lost child, yes. Oh, yes, I can count on you. You're the only one. You're the one who can save me. I mean, who the hell did you think you were talking to? And don't tell me it was that Lester, whatever his face is, from one of your B movies. Well, the game's not so much fun now, Mother, is it? You seem to think that you're going to get, what, committed to Oak Haven? You're going to spend the rest of your days just lounging around, reading magazines, eating bonbons? You're forgetting something, Mother. You truly are insane. You're going to spend the rest of your unnatural life locked away in a rubber room. A snake pit. You should feel right at home.
Uncle Jack, this is not what it looks like.
Bianca, don't dig yourself in any deeper.
What do you got there, son? Vanessa's file.
I can explain, Jackson.
Well, Anna, I certainly hope you're here in your official capacity as police chief.
What?
When did this happen?
I was sworn in yesterday.
Well, gee, Anna, appreciate the update. No, sorry, it's a little too late for that, don't you think? I spilled my guts to you. I thought that we were on the same side.
We are.
No, you set me up.
No,
this is entrapment. This is entrapment. You tricked me into talking.
No, it's not.
God, I'm an idiot.
Leah, just shut up.
What? Why? So I don't incriminate myself?
Excuse me, please. Chief DeVay, maybe now would be a good time to read Mr. Dupre's rights.
Jackson, just hear me out.
I'll listen to anything you have to say, Anna, after you've done your job.
Leo, attempting to steal Vanessa's files was misguided. There's no question.
Not to mention a felony.
There were extenuating circumstances.
Really? For breaking into the DA's office, going through a confidential file?
He had his reasons.
Okay, Leo, you're up. Let's hear the reasons.
What's the point?
Jackson, put yourself in Leo's shoes for a moment. Imagine what it would be like to be Vanessa's son.
No, thank you, but that doesn't justify
The
what
media is painting her out to be such a monster, living a double life, trafficking drugs, pretending to be something that
And
she
that would
wasn't.
be what? A decent human being? Look, I am just trying to understand.
Look, that's
Leo,
what I wanted
please.
to do. I wanted to understand, Jackson. I wanted to know why my mother became a blood-sucking vampire. I wanted to know why she lied her way across 5 continents and took me with her. I wanted answers, man. Come on. So are you saying that if I would have asked you flat out for the files, you would have given them to
For
me?
confidential case files? No, son, I
There
would
you
not
go.
have.
Well, damn me to hell, then.
Jackson, look. What Leo did was a bit stupid.
Oh, yeah.
But he's not the bad guy. He's Vanessa's son, and that is what drove him to
So what are you saying, that Vanessa drove him as crazy as she's pretending to be?
Okay, fine, that's it. Leo, you come down the station tomorrow and we'll talk about this further, okay?
I'm free to go?
For now.
Bianca, you and I'll be having a little chat later. Well, Chief Devane, what an interesting start to a career. Aiding and abetting obstruction of justice, fascinating.
He was just trying to protect his brother.
Yeah, the man that you're romantically involved with, you do remember that you have been subpoenaed to appear before a grand jury in a matter regarding David Hayward.
Forgotten.
Anna, you know that Leo read the contents of that file. And what was in them is going to be made public, very public. David is going to find out about his father.
I'm aware of that.
And there's not a thing in the world I can do about it.
No, maybe not. But there's something I can do.
And what, may I ask, would that be? Oh, why bother telling me? I'm only the district attorney.
In talking to Jamie Martin does not make me certifiable.
Look that way to me.
I was confused.
Oh, that's a shame. The great god Proteus reduced to a babbling idiot.
No, David, you're the idiot. It wasn't Jamie I saw there. It was you. You were my world. You were my anchor. Every world revolved around you.
Oh, please.
Oh, David, and you were just about Jamie's age when the whole thing just fell apart.
You mean when you drove my father to put a bullet through his
All
head?
right, so I married your father for one reason, yes.
Please, we know it wasn't for love,
To
right?
have you. And the moment you were born, David, that is the moment that I fell in love. You were everything to Roy. You completed my life. And you know your father tried to compete, but there just was not room in our world for you. But you're wrong, David. I did marry for love. Oh, I did. But I never loved your father.
I did! I mean, he was everything that you weren't. He was kind. He was decent.
Oh,
He had a heart!
You live in an idealistic... You know something, David? After all these years of your contempt and your indifference, I think it's about time you heard the facts that your father and I, you know, weren't all that much different. No.
You and my father had nothing in common.
But that's why you're wrong, David.
You said you married him to have me? Then why did he marry you?
Because I was young, I was beautiful. I was exciting and an actress. I was such forbidden fruit for a dullard like your father. Ah, he adored me, and he wasn't the only one.
But you chose him. Why?
Because he was good in bed. And he wasn't bad to look at. And he happened to be loaded. I call that real potential.
You never loved him. But he loved you.
Did he? I don't remember.
You're a liar. The night my father killed himself, he stood before you begging for your forgiveness. Forgiveness for what? He pleaded with you to give him a second chance. When you threatened to leave him for someone else, you left that hanging over his head. But why? What did my father do that was so unforgivable?
Because he was so bloody weak.
What, because he loved you?
Yes!
God, look, do you hate yourself that much? You killed my father because he loved you, which is what you've been trying to do to me, little by little, piece by piece. But that's never gonna happen.
And why is that, David?
Because it was my father's misfortune to love you. But it's not mine. I don't love you, Vanessa. I never will. You ripped that out of me a long time ago. All those years ago.
David, I need to talk to you now. David, have you seen Adam?
No, Liza, I'm sorry. I've been really busy. How are your headaches, by the way?
There you are. You sneaking son of a bitch!
Oh, Adam, stop, no. Wait.